Yes, children. Today we will discuss a few questions. Okay. Now, first I want to take, say for example, you have CH3, C, triple bond C, CH3. What is this? This is but2-ine. Now, this but2-ine, if it is treated with sodium in liquid ammonia, then what will happen? And if it is treated with hydrogen in the presence of palladium smeared with carbon, then what will be the product? And if you use sodium in liquid ammonia, in both the cases, sodium will react with ammonia to give you hydrogen. That hydrogen will reduce this compound. Same way here, directly hydrogen is added. So both the processes, they are reduction processes. Okay. Remember, both of them are reduction processes. Reduction means addition of hydrogen. Now hydrogen is brought out from the reaction between these two. Okay. Now what will happen if sodium and liquid ammonia is used? You will get trans-but2-ene. You will get trans-but2-ene. Whereas if you are using hydrogen in the presence of palladium and carbon, that is Lindlar catalyst, now you will get CH3, C, double bond C, compound is same, but you will get the cis isomer. You will get cis-but2-ene. Please remember this, okay? In the presence of Lindlar catalyst, you will get cis isomer. In the presence of sodium and liquid ammonia, you will get trans isomer. Right? Okay. Now this is one thing I wanted to tell you. All these things, please keep it in mind. Now a few NCERT questions we will discuss. What are the possible isomers for the given molecular formula? Supposing C4H8 is given to you and you are asked to find out what are the possible isomers. C4H8, this is telling you that it is an alkene. Okay, so you can have this chain, and if you put a double bond, then this is but1-ene. Then if you put it like this, this will give you but2-ene. I have not put hydrogen. 2 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same way here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1, 2, 3. So you are having 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 2, 8. Here also you have 3 plus 1, 4 plus 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is also having C4H8 formula. Now apart from this, can you make any other? You can also make C, double bond C, then another C with C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 7, 8. What is this? This is 2-methyl propene. This is another isomer for the same molecular formula. And if you want geometrical isomers to be given, then you can also give C double bond C, CH3, CH3. This is cis isomer of but2-ene and C double bond C, hydrogen, hydrogen, CH3, CH3. This is trans isomer of but2-ene. So these are also isomers, but they are stereoisomers. These are all structural isomers. Remember, these are structural isomers. These are stereoisomers, geometrical isomers. Okay, right. Then if you are given C5H8, Okay, and they have specified that there is one triple bond. So in that case, what you will do, you will make a chain of 5 carbon atoms, C5H8. Obviously it is telling you that it is an alkyne, right? So 1, 2, 3 if you put, then here 1 hydrogen, 4 valencies are satisfied already, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 1. Now 1, 2, I can change the position of triple bond and make another 1, 2, 3, then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is also C5H8. And another what you can do, C, make a branch, then C, then triple bond CH. इसकी 4 वैलेंसी satisfied है, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is also having 8 hydrogen atoms. So this is another isomer. What is this called? This is called as 3-methyl but1-ine. You will start numbering it from this end. Triple bond has to be given preference. So you will number the carbon chain from here. So it will be 3-methyl. You cannot number it from this side. Okay. So these are the isomers for C5H8. Okay. Now, I suppose ozonolysis questions you were quite clear. So I am not discussing that. But I would like to tell you about what happens when benzene is subjected to ozonolysis. Okay, if this is subjected to ozonolysis followed by zinc dust and water, what you will get. Now let me show you. See, this is the benzene ring. You are having 3 double bonds. Okay. Now what I told you, whenever you want to add ozone, remove the double bond and add the ozone across the 2 carbon atoms. So what I am going to do is, I am going to leave this and take out this double bond. Okay. Now here there was a double bond, उसको छोड़ दिया. जहाँ जहाँ single bond है, उसको ले लिया. Then this one, and then again another this. Okay. So here you are having 1 carbon, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I cover it, then it will give you benzene ring. Now what I have done, I have added or introduced this ozone molecule like this. Then again 1, 2, 3, another ozone. Then 1, 2, 3, another ozone. So this is benzene triozonide. Now what will happen? The cleavage will take place like this. Right? So what you find here, and remember there is 1 hydrogen with every carbon and benzene ring, is it not? There is 1 hydrogen with each and every carbon. So let us put that. Here also there is a hydrogen, here 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 there is a hydrogen. Right? Now you see, now this bond is broken, this bond is cleaved. Here water will go with this oxygen as H2O2. Again it will go with this as H2O2. This will go as H2O2. Again this will go as H2O2. ठीक है. अब बचा क्या है आपका, देखो. Yes. And there is a bond here. So what is this? This is CHO, single bond CHO. Is it not? C. Now this O will become double bond, you know that. So you can write it as C double bond O H. This is 1 CHO, and it is bonded to another CHO. So through C, is it not? C. Again double bond O, H. So what is this? This is ethane 1,2-diol. Because there are two aldehyde groups, you call it as diol. Now, this is one ethane diol. This is another ethane diol. Then this is another ethane diol. Got it? So you will get 3 molecules of ethane diol when this triozonide, if it is treated with zinc and water, you will get this. So benzene on ozonolysis, you will get 3 molecules of ethane 1,2-diol, and the common name is glyoxal. This is the common name, right? Okay. Now let us see the next question. Right. Supposing you have double bond here, 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 and 2 methyl groups attached here, and this is subjected to ozonolysis followed by hydrolysis. Okay, same way here, what you will do, देखो 1, जहाँ जहाँ सिंगल बॉन्ड है उसको लिख रही हूँ, जहाँ डबल बॉन्ड है उसको छोड़ रही हूँ. Then this, okay, this bond and this bond I have taken, and now it is having one CH3 and this is also having one CH3, right? Now this carbon, here there is a carbon, here there is a carbon, this is a carbon, this is a carbon, this is a carbon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Now where CH3 is not there, there is a hydrogen. Here there is no hydrogen, right? Okay. Now how do you do it? You add one ozone here, like this. Then between these two you will add one, like this. 1, 1. This is another. Right? Now how the cleavage is going to take place? Like this. Same way here it is like this. And here it is like this. जहाँ पे OO bond है वो cleave होगा. ठीक है? Remember that. So what are you having? You are having C. This will be a molecule. What is this molecule? This will be CH3, the CH3, then C, double bond O, then it is attached to another C, that is containing another double bond O, and this carbon is attached to hydrogen, so I will write this. Now this also is having CH3, C double bond O, and again C double bond O and hydrogen. So this is also of the same kind. Right? And look at this. This will be CHO, single bond, CHO. So 2 molecules of this plus 1 CHO, CHO. This is what you will get from this. When this is subject to ozonolysis, you will get this. What is this? This is 1,2-dimethyl benzene. 1,2-dimethyl benzene. Okay. Actually, this structure, it is supporting the kekulase structure for benzene. Now, if the methyl groups had been like this, here between the two double bonded carbon atoms ethyl methyl attached है. तो अगर मान लो ये सिंगल बॉन्डेड के बीच में होता, like these two, there is a double bond here, there is a double bond here, there is a double bond here. Okay. Now in this case, if you subject this to ozonolysis followed by hydrolysis, now here what you will get, again same way, CH3, जहाँ डबल बॉन्ड है उसको छोड़ दो, next carbon. Now this is a single bonded carbon, then on. Again double bond जहाँ पे है उसको छोड़ दो, then again a single bond. Here there is a single bond, double bond छोड़ दो, and इसके साथ एक single bonded carbon है, right? Now what you do, जहाँ पे double bond है वहाँ पे ऑक्सीजन हम अटैच करेंगे, like this. Now इसके साथ हाइड्रोजन है, right? So here you have hydrogen, here you have hydrogen, here you have hydrogen, there is a hydrogen, there is a hydrogen. No, I'm sorry. Here this is CH3. Sorry. Then again one more ozone. Then again here there is one more ozone. Then you will show the cleavage like this. Right? So what you have here? See? CH3CO, CH3CO attached by this. Then this is CHO, CHO. Then this is again CHO, CHO. So what you are getting? You are getting two molecules of CHO, CHO plus one molecule of CH3, C double bond O, again C double bond O, CH3. This is another product. So two molecules of this and one molecule of this you are getting. It's a diketone. Okay. This is called as butane 2,3-dione, and this is glyoxal. And here, what is this called? This is called as, now this is an aldehyde group, then in that case this ketonic group will be called as either keto or oxo. So this is 1, 2, 3. So you call this as 2-keto-propanol. Okay, you can call it as 2-keto-propanol. So this is with this compound. This is your question number 17 of your NCERT. Then there is a question about peroxide effect. I suppose I have explained in the video clearly, so I am not telling about that again.